Hello, this is Gia Jones. This is our episode of Parent Voices Unfiltered IG Live Call to Action. And so today we have some lovely guests that will be joining us and requesting to join our live. Um, we have some parent leaders joining us. And just to let you all know, my my baby girl Demi, she may join us for the live, so just want to let you know. But I'm super happy to be doing the IG live, so just waiting for Nora to request to join the live, and also a couple other Parent Voices members. So feel free to actually provide all your questions and comments in our comment section, and we will be super glad to answer any of your questions or thoughts or responses to our IG today. And so we'll just wait a couple of minutes. They should be joining us very shortly. Oh yes, today's topic actually is call to action. This month, Parent Voices, the members were super busy. This is like one of a really important months as far as our advocacy. We have Stanford Children's Day coming up next week, and so we're all pumped up attending budget hearings and going to the Capitol. And so now the IG today is call to action. Hi Nora, hope you can request to join the live. So we'll just, it'll be a couple more minutes. They will request to join us for our panel discussion. So yeah, so this month is super busy for us advocates in California, and we will be going to the state capitol next week for our annual event. And I see another parent leader. You can request to join the live at the bottom of the IG. You can request. Let's see. Oh, so am I going to the Day Without Childcare in Oakland? Oh, actually, you know, we're gonna talk more about that during the live.
Hi. I'm talking. Hi.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm super glad for everyone to join the live. I do have my baby girl here, so I'm just going to go ahead and accept Nora to the panel discussion. Oh, are you there, Nora? Are you there, Nora? I just tried to add you.
What do I do? Share video? Share video. Oh.
So thank you for. I'm just waiting. Or
Mommy, I told her if she can come, and she's talking about she's waiting.
Julie, can you help me on the video? Can you hear me?
I can't. Okay.
Oh, okay, because it's so low.
I can't. So we'll a couple minutes.
I don't know why. I'm sorry, it's so low. Is it my phone? I'm trying to get my daughter. Is it your phone? Maybe it's my phone.
I can hear you.
Well, as long as you can hear me, because I can't really hear, but it's not important.
Oh, I want to hear your voice.
Okay, should I start speaking now?
If you could wait just a couple minutes, where Nora's gonna join the live too, so she's requesting to join.
Okay.
But it takes a little bit, like a couple minutes.
Nice to see you.
So yeah, we have a lot of important information to share with the viewers, the parents, the advocates watching today.
I'm talking. I don't know. I don't know. How you mute it? Sorry.
Hello.
Hi, Nora.
Hi, Gia. Hi, Taisha.
Hi.
Right. Can you guys hear me? It sounds a little low.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Great. So I know we're going to have another parent join. Do you want to go ahead and start the live, and once the parent requests, I'll just have them join?
That sounds good, Gia. Thank you. And I'll reach out to them right now.
Okay. Okay, everyone. So I'm Gia Jones, and we are Parent Voices Unfiltered Live. And we have some lovely guests today, which I'm super excited to have on our IG. If you both would actually introduce yourself, your work with Parent Voices, and something about you and your family.
Go ahead, Taisha.
Hi, I'm Taisha. I've been with Parent Voices, I think about 10 years or so. I stopped counting. Well, in regards to the work, it actually started out with my eldest daughter, who's now 19, and her school was closing. She was attending Lakeview, and it was closing down at the time. And she was actually speaking out, and she spoke to reporters, and then it encouraged me to speak on her behalf. And then we just, went from there, and I realized the school ultimately, it closed. But learning that I had a voice, it really made a difference.
That's right. I forgot. I did not catch the question, Gia. I was texting the other parent. I'm so sorry.
No, I know we're all super busy. I know I was just telling everyone that this month is really, busy for advocates, especially Parent Voices. But yeah, no, if you could just introduce yourself, Nora, and give us some information about your work with Parent Voices, and anything you want to share, like about your family.
Yeah, of course. So, hi, everyone. My name is Nora. I am a community organizer with Parent Voices Oakland, and we cover all Alameda County. I have a daughter who is 6 and myself, and we've been with PVO, and I say we because she is a very big part of my work here in Parent Voices. We've been with PVO, I'd say almost a year and a half already, and it's been a lot of learning and just really empowering myself and my kiddo as well as the community to really stand up and fight for a better system that improves the lives that we currently have. So it's really exciting. Love the inclusion of our kiddos in the work we do. That's my favorite thing.
Thank you so much. No, I know both of you are so awesome. So glad to have you today on the
Thank
IG, and so
you.
we're all super geared up for a call to action. And so I just wanted to hear more from both of you about this upcoming week and particular calls to action this month for TV. So, Nora, do you want to talk a little bit more about next week regarding the calls to action for ECE?
I caught myself. I was muted.
No sound.
Are we good? All right, awesome. So yeah, this is a big week. As Gia has mentioned, there is Stand for Children happening on Wednesday next week. It's the 27th annual Stand for Children, and honestly, I don't think I can do justice to speaking on it. I'd actually like Taisha to speak on it since she's had the opportunity to be part of that space before. I will say though, there's also another big event happening on Monday, May 8th. There is the Day Without Childcare, which is a national day of action to really uplift the crisis to care and just the backbone of our economy being the childcare providers. And there are some really key demands that are being asked of folks. And here in Oakland, we're going to be at the State Building early in the morning, 10 a.m., doing a press conference and a rally with providers, parents, community members, and then following it with an art build. And we're really excited to just have everybody who's on this live, welcome to come. We'll be posting more about it on our Instagram channel as well. And then, I'll talk a little bit more about it in a bit. I do want to pass it on to Taisha to tell us about just Stand for Children and her experience and how that's been, because I know her little ones have also been part of that space for many years.
Yes, hi again. So, yes, Stand for Children. It is an amazing event, and I appreciate it. Say hi, Zahira.
Hi.
Yeah, that's my daughter, Zahira. Say hi.
Hi.
No school. They're actually out of school today because the teachers they don't get a fair wage in Oakland. So I'm standing in on that. Anyway, so Stand for Children. Shut the door, Jewel. I can't hear. Sorry. Stand for Children is an amazing event because there's parents from everywhere. There's Oakland, there's San Francisco, there's Los Angeles, pretty much all of California. And the camaraderie of parents joining together for change is an amazing experience because, especially for myself as a parent, I have 4 children. So Julia, she is 19. Jasmine, she is 13. Zahara is 9. And Wu is 6. So 3 girls and 1 boy. So Julia, she had the opportunity to speak. So right now she attends San Francisco State University. She's a sophomore. She is studying biochemistry, but I really attest the success to the community of parents that I have to encourage her. So she spoke and they were asking for, as we always do, more childcare, better ways throughout the years. And she spoke into that effect. And seeing her stand up there, speaking and being bold enough to tell her story, you know, it makes a difference. It truly does, because you may invoke something in another youth to make them think, hey, you know, I can do this too. And that's what it's all about.
That's right. Thank you, Taisha. I am so excited to be there with you guys this next week. I had the opportunity to be part of it last year, but everything was virtual and it was really beautiful. I don't want to take away from it, but I really want to be in person and feeling that energy, feeling energized with all the families, all the kiddos who are going to be joining us that day. So I'm super excited. I think Gia stepped away a bit. Not sure. But oh. Hi.
Excuse me.
I just want to say hi. Say,
I
excuse
just
me.
want to say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you excited for Stand for Children next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. You're going to come make some signs too?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
Hi, Adama.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us today. We're getting started with the conversation. We're talking about Stand for Children that's happening next week. But we also were just doing a little brief introduction about just our names, and then what was the questions? Ooh.
our names and pretty much experience with Parent Voices.
Yeah. I think we can start with if you want to.
And with Parent Voices.
Awesome. Hi, someone's saying hi to me. Hey, is this someone that I know? If not, I know you now. So my name is Adama. I came across Parent Voices initially 20 years ago. I was researching on opening up my own childcare and home daycare, and I was spending a lot of time at Bananas doing their orientations and taking different workshops with them. And I came across a Parent Voices flyer on a community bulletin board, and I participated in a workshop or two. And my most recent engagement with Parent Voices is through a third party. Recently, they had an event at, I think it's called Black Noir or Noir X. So I offered my energetic healing services and intuitive massage therapy in the wellness center. So that was last month Saturday, or last month on Saturday, or a month before that. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, I think I believe it was last month. It's been such a blur these past few weeks.
Yeah.
But we were definitely there. You were there for our first Black Wellness Kinship Fair. That was awesome.
Yes. Yes. So that event was an amazing space. The aesthetics is beautiful. Being with the people was wonderful, and having that sense of belonging and community was quite nice.
Agreed.
Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, we were just talking about how.
It's low. I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
Hear me? So I was just saying thank you for joining us. Super happy, and we have some really, really important things to really talk about today. So, what does the child care crisis entail? Why is it important to understand and create this social change for families?
Your microphone is very low, and I didn't hear.
Yeah, I can't hear. I don't want to say that again, but I can't hear.
Okay.
It's like low.
Better? Can you hear me now? No, it's still low.
It's a little better, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Like something is covering it.
Oh, okay.
If you want, Gia, I could go ahead and read the first question.
What does the child care crisis entail, and why is it important to understand and create social change for families?
You serious? I can answer that. So I said, sorry. I write small. Okay. I said it has been a great journey in that you understand that not only you have a voice, but also your children. It was powerful when my daughter Julia spoke in Sacramento at Stand for Children. With childcare and her ailing grandmother, who was her caretaker at the time. And no. And reflection as it relates to peer pressure. No. Julia, help your brother. I'm on here. Childcare is important. Okay. Reflection as it relates to peer pressure. So for me, I think that see, that's why I don't like when they talk and let me lose my train of thought. I think that it's important because it helps you to understand that you make a difference. I think I spoke to that earlier.
Yes. Nora, do you want to talk a little bit more about what does the child care crisis mean?
What does child care crisis mean?
Yeah, what does it entail?
Yeah, I can speak to that totally. What did the crisis mean? Okay, so I can speak to myself, and I can speak to in regards to people that I know. So the child care crisis is really tough. I have friends as child care providers, and they can no longer open their business because they don't have the funds available for them to be able to open their business. Also, in regards to me having childcare, I'd never had it. I had my ailing grandmother, God bless her and rest her soul, but she was taking care of my children under supreme stress and duress because she had age-related dementia. And so for me, going to work and having a calm mindset, when you're at work and your kids are taken care of, you can relax. But I was always an edge. Did grandma burn down the house? Did she leave the stove on? Because it happened before. Did she travel out and forget that she had to pick up the children? So, all of that comes into play when it comes to childcare. And being able to work, being able to provide for your children. I don't receive government assistance, so it makes it hard. I have to do things 10 times as hard because I have 4 children. Well, the oldest is, she's doing her own thing, but I don't really pressure her much. I just want her to focus on her education. So not having a childcare, it really is tough. And you can't depend on friends. You can't really trust people these days because they may not have the credentials. They may have the mindset to be able to do what's needed for your child because they can barely take care of themselves. And not having childcare means that women and men can pursue a better life. They can get just their simple needs met. So childcare, it really makes a difference. It really is. It's the bread and butter. It's the bread and butter of life for me as a parent. Childcare.
Absolutely. I think you're right. The childcare actually there's different elements and components that make up quality and affordable childcare. And I think when we think of our children, We also want to make sure that we understand our providers and their curriculum, the things that really, you know, helps to alleviate, the stressors of, you know, obtaining affordable and quality childcare. So I think you're absolutely right. And so that's why it's important, that parents have the resources and, the support in advocating for those things. I'm sorry, maybe we could speak a little bit more to that.
Adama?
Yes, please, yes. I would like to hear what you have.
So let me gather my thoughts for a moment. So the lack of childcare infrastructure, it's definitely, so it's impacting us on multiple levels. Families are unable to attain, they're unable to further their education. Parents are unable to return to school or go to school or take some, whether it's for personal development or educational enrichment or career advancement. Without quality childcare, parent can't go to school. Parent also needs time to practice and study, and without quality childcare, that's just not it's not available. And so what's been created is this perpetual underclass of lower income people who are unable to scale and attain social mobility due to lack of quality childcare. Quality childcare. Now there's childcare out there, but it's not safe. Not safe emotionally, mentally, psychologically. Then there's the aspect of how with the devaluation of women and women's labor, because women are the ones women and women of color are the ones who dominate in these childcare, in childcare, as childcare workers and nannies. With the devaluation of our worth, of our being, we're not paid a living wage. And so that pits us against other childcare providers and nannies and babysitters. And then that leaves us vulnerable to being preyed upon by parents who have a little bit more income, but they also can't afford quality childcare, but they can leverage that. They can leverage that, well, I can offer this one $10 an hour, or this one is asking for $25 an hour, but this one that's desperate is going to take that money, though.
I'm so glad you actually mentioned that. I wrote an article for in poverty in California regarding their Ought to Be a Law contest, and pretty much everything that you just told me is exactly why I wrote this article and spoke with Buffy with just in regards to things that are going on in the community about parents needing more of a actual space, more of a cultural, holistic space for childcare, where they can still meet social needs. Their kids are also receiving childcare, and it's community based. So I just wrote this article, but you're actually telling me parents do have this need, and so I just wanted to tell you it is important that you're talking about those things that are impacting many parents that have a particular need or would benefit, from this particular service or child care or particular need in the community. So I just wanted to tell you that. But,
Can I speak to that too?
yeah.
I'm sorry, what's your name, sister? I forgot your name.
Adama.
Adama. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I agree with you too. Because I used to pay my mom. My mom doesn't do anything for free. Never. If you need her to watch your children, so for example, for me, when I used to get paid, so I would get paid every Friday because I'm in the healthcare field. I'm a CNA, and so I would get 1,300 a week. And out of the 1,300, you would imagine she would say, "Okay, I think I only had two kids. I didn't have 4 kids. I had 2." She would say 1,100 a week. So when I got home, I didn't have anything. And for me, it was really devastating because I'm like, I'm working for my mom. And then when it comes to quality, she didn't have the time. So ultimately, it didn't work out. That's another question. I think it's like the third question they ask, but that will tie into that third question. But at the end of the day, a provider, like for example, if they were to pay her, I believe it was $3.25. So if you did receive a child care through Bananas, the stipend for a parent was $3.25. So when you speak into the wage, it makes a difference because yes, there are family providers as well as child care centers, but like you speak into the wage and the quality. I'll visit some child care facilities, and they were very terrible. I'm not going to say it on live, but they were very terrible, and they shouldn't have been taking care of children. But there are some really good people out there, really working hard and doing the right thing. And you gotta, separate the weeds from the tares, but you have to go through. And in my experience, you have to pop up. Don't carry your kids there. Pop up, check it out, and see, hey, are they just pushing these kids in front of the TV and wasting time and getting paid? Or how many children do they really have? But quality is ultimately, that's what makes the difference, and a great wage. Because when you paid good, you're happy, and you're more likely to take care of children better.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. We because they are, yeah, they are definitely pushing for the childcare economy in California because it's struggled to maybe overall meet like some of the needs of families, and so because of the increased cost of childcare and also some don't have subsidized care and the reimbursement rate. It's super important for all the parents and advocates out there, lawmakers, to join us next week for Stand for Children's Day, so that we are making sure our voices are heard and that our kids are having the affordable and quality child care that they deserve. Fortunately, like I do value my child care provider. I've also, there's, we're all very particular about our kids, and so that's why it's very important that we have a child provider that also meets our cultural or our kids' social needs. So that's very important. So, which leads me to a question. So I know, the pandemic has presented, certain like struggles and difficulties, and before that, addressing mental health services is really important cross culturally. How does current mental health services and legislation legislation improve the lives of our families?
I didn't hear the question. Hold on.
My question. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Just a moment. Just that. How does current mental health services and legislation improve the lives of families in California? Taisha, if you want to speak to that question.
Oh, yes. Okay. So the current climate, as it relates to the mental health, has been very difficult in so many ways. We all are, we've all undergone COVID. We've all went through this traumatic phase in life where there was a pandemic. And some may have lost family members, relatives. So everyone physically is going through a lot mentally, you know. But as it relates to the children, okay, sorry. Okay, I just put little notes. So as it relates to the children, it's more tough on them because we live in a society now where anyone can be your judge and your jury. So for the youth, it's very difficult. I'm a mother of children and young teens and small children, so I can somewhat speak to the mental climate. And to have to fit into the mold or standard of society is tough. And so what I tell my children is be yourself and don't worry about what society standards are for you. Just be yourself and speak out. So mental illness is very challenging because you see a lot of people on the street these days, and sometimes you think it's just homelessness, but sometimes it's more. They need a little extra help. So oh, sorry, I heard it. Also trying to live a standard. Body shaming.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Peer pressure, bullying. My daughter has gone through that. And it's hard because there's no help. I don't know why I'm echoing. But there's no help. They put a policy for bullying, but there's no help. So
I'm sorry.
we need to do more with regard to mental health. The solution would be it's hard because it's echoing. The solution in my
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Echo. Are you able to hear?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's echo. It's okay. My solution.
It's on the. If you could ask questions.
There's an echo. I don't hear you at all. I don't understand you. I hear you. I don't understand you.
The solution would be. Oh, you don't hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, sorry. The solution for the youth, I feel like it would be to listen to their voice, because they would know better what would help their generation. also to childcare age limit. I believe they did one before, but they changed the age limit to be able to provide. As my daughter's forward to that was at children that I believe it was 30. Well, after media, and they can easily message someone or someone message them of pretending to be a different age or demographic, and things happen as has happened in the past. So, I mean, mental illness is a big deal, and everyone experiences it in some form or another. But to put a grasp on it would be to deal with the children.
Yes, I think it's it's really important, especially since it's Mental Health Awareness Month, that we're just paying attention to different things going on for our kids, and we're just overall taking great care. But I'm sorry, I had to. The live got so echoey, so
yeah, I was like, what's going on? I couldn't
uh,
really hear myself think. I'm thinking and it's talking back.
I know. So yeah, no, okay. So we want to also talk about a few more things. So we have our call to action May 8th in Oakland. Did you want to talk more about that, just so we can make sure everyone knows what's coming up for PV?
Yeah, and also I was speaking like to social change. I think that was one of them. I said that with the new climate and era with social media, it is so easy to take a video and just simply make change. We are able to create a better future and also make a difference with social media and the youth. I think we skipped the social change. But you were speaking to the Stanford children? Sorry.
Yes. So yeah. So the call to action May 8th, and then Stanford Children May 10th, which is next week.
I think Nora was speaking to that.
I'm sorry.
I think Nora, she was speaking to that.
Yes. Also, we have our budget priorities for SB 380.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to speak out with the budget on.
Yeah, for the rates. So, yeah, just very important things that we are advocating for. We have our key players that we love so much, Mary and Jennifer at PV. So we want to make sure we all say hi to them, especially next week. We're going to all be really busy with legislative visits, talking with assembly members, and talking with all the beautiful parents and families, and having a really actual nice time and advocating for public policies that really help families.
I can speak to Mary because I really, really appreciate Mary. Mary Ignatius, I really appreciate her because, and everyone else, and Clarissa and everyone else, Amber, everyone plays a big part in my village. But Mary, she came out and she takes time with the children, and she helped them to own their craft, to gear up for Stanford Children, and really is hands-on. And so it helps them to really engage in their public speaking, and it makes a difference in their future, as it has in the future of my daughter. And my other daughter, Jasmine, she will be speaking this year at Stanford Children. I'm so proud of them, but I just wanted to hail up Mary because she does a lot. And Clarissa, and I'm so proud of Clarissa and her new venture, Clarissa's Battle. And it's interesting to see that, you know, all that she does behind the scenes to make a difference. And us being on the outside, yes, we're part of it, but just to know what all it takes to make change, it's just really amazing. So I'm really happy. And I'm so looking forward to Stand for Children this year. As of the past few years with COVID and the pandemic, everyone's been so isolated. And so this is our first chance to be together again. And I believe that, you know, you will probably hear more powerful speeches, being that people have been holding in things that they want to say and they may feel about the current climate. So yes, I'm excited.
No, I'm completely excited too. And you're right. We actually have some really awesome IG lives coming up for TV Unfiltered, and we're super proud of Clarissa. Her documentary is so powerful, and so we're going to have her on too. So I'm excited to talk with her more. And I am super proud of all the parents, all the organizers, and you know the the committees putting on this wonderful annual event. So we just want to tell them all thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're
Thank you.
at Stand for Children this year especially. And then we have some things coming up. We have the May revise from the governor, and so we'll be paying close attention to the May revise of the budget. And also just wonderful things coming up for PV, and also our parent leaders. And so I just want to make sure everyone also say hello to me. I'll be doing another IG next week at Stanford Children. So maybe one of the parent leaders will join. You can talk more. You can join me if you like.
Yeah,
But I know,
parent leader, I can speak to that.
I know it'll be busy. I know we'll all be really busy, but I plan on doing an IG around then. So.
Thank you, Gia. Thank you for everything.
Yes. And so I know it was we had a technical, difficulty today, but thank you all for being so wonderful and sharing all this wonderful and important information about making sure our kids have affordable and quality childcare, and that this is our call to action.
Yeah.
And so, if not, do you have any other things you would like everyone to know regarding your work at PV, or beautiful things about your family? I know you have such a beautiful family, and I'm glad to hear. I know. You have such a wonderful family, and so glad to hear you are teaching your children wonderful things about you being a parent advocate and how important it is to understand these things about public policies, even for that impacts children and the access of services.
Yeah, for me, I thank God for Parent Voices, because you never realize your power. You can march and you can stand in camaraderie, but you have to stand with one voice, like you have an ask. And when you get together and realize that you can make a difference, you can bring others along, and them they can also too make a difference. So yeah, I appreciate the fact that Parent Voices really gave my daughter a voice, and now she stands up for everything. you know? And even my youngest, she stands up she wants to watch TV after hours, and now she understands her voice. But, even more so, she can speak to that effect in her school. Like, she got students together and they were speaking, to the effect of the teachers' wages are very low in Oakland. And, these small
The IG, it just paused. So, I don't know, hopefully we'll get more from our parents here. I just wanted to say quickly, because it did pause, that we will be, did pause, so just wanted to say we will be doing a lot of advocacy this month, and we can't wait to see the parents next week for our annual Stand for Children's Day. And I'll be doing the IG Live, and be sure to, if you have any questions or thoughts, please speak to our key players, who Mary and Jennifer, and also Blake. You can reach out to our key players. And also be sure to say hello to me next week. I'll be gathering more information about what you all want to talk about on our PV Unfiltered IG each month. And so I want to hear all your wonderful ideas and thoughts about topics related to the child care services and public policies. And I just want to say thank you to all of our wonderful advocates that joined us today. And until next time, um, this is Gia Jones, and this is Parent Voices Unfiltered. See you guys next week.